Recovery from squat day yesterday has gone very well. If you missed that video, definitely check it out. It was a pretty solid PR. Definitely going in the right direction with those. I think having the actual 445s on each side was kind of cool. Just like I don't know, it just looks better in my opinion than 345s, 25, 10, 2 5s. So anyway, yeah, that was a good milestone. Better thumbnail too, obviously. Today, like I said, recovered pretty solidly from squats. Legs feel really good. Today we got some chest and tries, and it is looking nice outside, looking like spring. I know it's not actually spring, but we can hope. I'm gonna check the weight here. Hoping for something halfway decent. If you can follow the channel, then you know. Typically, Mondays are a low weigh-in, so we'll just see what we got. Yeah, all right, 210.6. The low weigh-in is steadily creeping upwards. 210.6, all right, cool. So here's the rough plan. Day 172, got the body weight up there. Incline bench, I'm gonna go 2 sets there. 245, just wanna stay consistent, keep hitting that weight and getting my body used to it. And we'll do a drop down to 225. We'll do set the incline flies, then drop set, and we'll do crushers and then drop set. And maybe some time for press downs, but probably that'll be it for the workout.
Double checking the weight. All right, so warm-up's complete. I'm gonna go 245 here. We'll see how the reps feel. Just want to keep it relatively steady and controlled, and then maybe break through a little bit on Friday, because Friday will be the higher calorie day also, probably, as far as like calories in, calories out. So we'll see. We'll see. A little off center here. That's a little better. Rack probably moved over from squats. Yeah, it's feeling just a little fatigued going into it. So I think when I'm a little more fatigued, that right side lean shows up a little more. So still happy to hold steady at 245. I'm gonna rest probably 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll do 225. See what we can get. I'm not a huge fan of pushing when like even the first rep is tilty like that. Part of it was my hand. I forgot to move my hand out, but still, the last 1 or 2 reps, okay, that makes sense. First one, no bueno. So that's why I typically drop the weight on the second set. Back onto the drop down set. Hopefully a little redemption. Looking for 10, nice and steady. And trying to not have too much tilt going on there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just in case. I think 9-10 probably would have been fine, but I don't want to overdo it because I do feel a little more fatigued today. Could be sleep, could be from squats yesterday, but either way, shoulders feel good. So I'm gonna take my victory, even though it's a little bit down. No big deal. I still did the weight I wanted to do. The rep range, we'll get a solid 7+ reps at the 245 on Friday there, so I'm not worried about that. In the 225 felt nice and controlled, so we'll take it. A little recovery, and we'll get those flies. I feel like it takes a while to learn like how your body feels and whether or not it's just like all right, I just need to push through this. Because I've definitely been there before where it's like, okay, it's just a mental, like, got to get it done. Like that was yesterday with the 405. I was like, all right, we're getting it done. First rep's going to feel tough, but I know, once I lock that in, it'll be fine. This today, I've done 245 plenty of times, on incline 225 plenty of times. So it's not that. It's just I can tell that it's not really worth it for me to push all the way to that last, repetition. I was gonna say like red line, the highest RPM, whatever, automotive reference. Today, I think it's gonna be better for me to just move on to the flies and eat a lot of calories, sleep, recover, and then crush it tomorrow with the farmer carries and chin ups and back stuff. So hopefully that makes sense, because there is a difference between just mentally, doing it, not doing it, getting in your head too much, versus just, okay, I just feel like I need to just chill a little bit and then regroup. So on to the flies. Flies, gonna go drop set, and then hopefully we'll get some crushers in. We might switch the crushers out for the tricep press downs, just because, like I said, the sleep was a little bit, I don't think it was optimal. So that was why, I kind of backed off the incline a little bit. So we'll see. We'll crush these and then maybe crush the crushers. All right, hopefully 15. Those felt decent, but same thing as the bench, just a little bit heavier than they should be feeling. So I don't want to overdo it, pop something. So we'll drop the weight, rest it a little bit, and then get a good set with some lighter weight. If you're not recovered, you just tend to feel things a little more. So like in my case, my right shoulder, always a little bit, I don't know, it's just slightly behind the left shoulder. So I think when I'm a little more tired, that just shows up a little bit. So that's kind of how I know. All right, here we go. Enough talk. Stretch. All right, that felt good. That felt like a good stretch in the chest. So I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds and get another like 6 to 8 there. Still a good workout though. Only the workout that you miss is a bad workout. I don't know if that was grammatically correct or not, but you know what I meant. Mainly I'm just having my back and legs feel good from squat day yesterday. Because you never know when you push into uncharted territory. You always feel good the day of, you know, adrenaline's going and all that. It's really the day after. Okay, did I do any damage or not? All right, cool. All right, so skip the crushers, but on the press downs went up a little bit in the weight to 55. So try and get probably 3 sets and then just rest and recover. Try and hold it here to get a little grip work in. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, it's a good warm up. Still a good workout. I mean, overall, pretty much every workout I feel like energy is 100% good to go. So occasionally, you know, you'll get hit with one where energy's down a little bit for whatever reason. It's good to analyze a little bit though and try and figure out like, all right, hey, my food was good, my hydration was good, my sleep, in this case, I think it was sleep for me. You know, sleep was moderate. So then you can kind of look and say, all right, well, if those things are good and this is moderate, it's probably the thing that was only moderate recovery. But also in this case could be doing that squat, because squat is, you know, a full body exercise pretty much. So it can, you know, can tire you out a little bit. Although typically I feel fine. Like I felt fine last week after doing 405 for 4 and previous weeks 365. So I think I just need to get some solid recovery in, more calories. You know, all the pieces got to come together when you're trying to push into new territory. All right. All right, we'll get one more at this weight. Try and get like 6 to 8. And then rest and recovery. Farmer carries. Tomorrow on the farmer carries, I'm going to probably go up to like 230 pounds per. Should be a little easier because I got more 45s now. And then I'll try and do that more distance down and back and less overall weight. I think I'll just kind of slowly build up like that. And then hopefully get that 300 at some point. All right, now I can fit a lot more than 300 because I've got the 45s. So yeah, I don't have to do the math on that and figure out what I could fit. All right. All right. That is it for today. A good steady workout. I would say not peak performance, but they can't all be winners, right? This was a moderate strength, you know, kind of just holding steady. But happy to be able to do 245 on the incline when I'm not feeling, you know, like maximum energy. So I'll take that as a victory. So I'm going to decompress now, loosen up the spine a little bit, get taller. At the end of every workout, that's what I do. I definitely can't recommend that because I have no idea if it's something that's, you know, safe for people. I have no idea. I just know for myself, I started out just by stretching and like stretching in between doing reps of chin-ups and pull-ups always feels really good. So like some people have those inversion tables. It's kind of the same idea. You're kind of trying to lengthen the spine a little bit, create a little bit more space in between because you get compressed over the day. So it works for me. So I'm going to do that. Sun is still shining, which is good. So I'm going to get some calories in, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate the support as always. And any questions, comments, concerns, post them below. And enjoy the rest of the day. Peace.